And tell me, how do you see, given these consultations that you have been holding in different regions, how do you see the relationship between the framework that you have been able to lay out for states and corporations and civil society and the rights of children? As you know, there's a convention. It's one of the treaties adopted, in fact, almost universally, and with a long experience now of implementation, and yet many things that need to be done with respect to the relationship with the private sector.
Mm-hmm. Well, in the main, the mandate that I have is meant to provide a general set of rules that is applicable to all people and all businesses. But there is, in fact, a paragraph in the resolution that extended the mandate that speaks to the particular needs and interests of vulnerable groups and children in that context. It also mentions the need to consider gender issues in regards to the mandate. So we're operating on two levels, as it were. One, sort of all people, all businesses, all states, and then paying particular attention to issues related to gender and also to various vulnerable groups in society.
What would be your message to corporations in Argentina with regard to the specific issues related to children? The first thing that I would stress wouldn't have anything to do with my mandate. I would simply say this is our future, because without them there is no future. Mm-hmm. Let's start there. Beyond that, the message that we bring to the business community is that the minimum expectation that society has of business with regard to human rights is that business respect human rights. That business respect human rights in the sense that it does not infringe on the rights of others in society, especially those who are more vulnerable and can't resist and can't fight back. And that would certainly include children. And so special care must be taken to respect the rights of children. And one issue, of course, that always comes up immediately would be child labor. Children belong in school. They don't belong on plantations or in factories. If they are our future, they're not serving themselves well, and they're not serving our future well if they're not in school. We live in the kind of competitive global environment these days where the rights of children to an education, to a decent education, is not only something that we ought to do for them, but we need to do it for ourselves.